Inside the show, here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. In Game 1 of the ALCS, the Baltimore Orioles got the best of the Guardians 2-1. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. For Game 2 of the National League Championship Series, the Milwaukee Brewers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the visiting Braves 3-2. They've now tied the series at 1 going into Game 3. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all postseason long.
No more.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on Cleveland. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A big Game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Well, winning Game 1 on the road was huge, Boog, and they can put a stranglehold on this series with a win here in this one, and that's obviously the goal. You want to go back home up 2-0 with a chance to wrap up the series in your own ballpark for sure.
And if it goes the other way and the series gets to 1-1, it's a total reset as we change venues for the next 3 games. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set. And on the hill, Isaiah Worley. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Austin Hayes. In for a strike. And here we go with Game 2. That one catches the zone. 0-2. And ball 1.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. He's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
1-2 now. Got him swinging. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Nathaniel Lowe, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Left field. Quan brings it in, and that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Welcome back. And on the hill in this one, Grayson Rodriguez. What do you have on him?
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. It doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Bottom of the first. Now here is Romeo Santos. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
That's in there, and the count even at 1.
Well, when you come off a tough one-run loss in the postseason, you'll be looking back at the opportunities that you missed in the previous game and make sure that you don't miss them in this one.
Next offering upstairs. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Jared Duran now at the plate. Pickoff move to first. Santos back in on a dive. That's in there. Going 1. And the righty deals. He swings and fouls one off.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Santos gets his lead at first with nobody out. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Righty delivers. Oh, right to the backstop. He's into second easily on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that's part of the risk when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt. Even as good as catchers are these days at blocking pitches, that one just got away enough, and that takes the double play opportunity away for now.
Runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Brandon Sampson. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Good eye right there. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
And a foul ball. And the 3-1. In there at the knees for a strike. Runner at second here, 1 gone. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
And now here is Josh Welch. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
1 out. Runners at first and second. And it's fouled away. Going to count 1 and 2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Next one off the plate inside. And the count's even at 2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Really good, hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
Now batting Tristan Casas. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. And he deals. Good eye right there.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Left-hand hitter waits. Up the middle. They get the force. Third out, and that ends the frame. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. No score. And welcome back. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
The right-hander back to work. On the ground. Oh, nice play. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Good two-seam action right there. Running away from the batter. Rolled over it. Got the ground out.
And now the shortstop, Ramon Urias. First offering misses the mark. Second inning here, no score. Next offering is down low, and the count is 2-0. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most guys are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Two-one pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creep it into my mind right now.
The throw to first, and a couple of quick outs. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. In there, and it's 0-1.
Throwing the ball really well today. That two-seam fastball has got good run on it. Excellent job of moving it around the plate.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Ian Aguilar. Rodriguez back to work. That's to third. Slings to first and quickly one away in the second. Stephen Quad digs in now. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That one's in there, 0-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next one in the dirt. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
And here it comes. And there's a ball.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
He's in there.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw, you know?
Yeah, no question. Andrew Vaughn now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Rodriguez over to first, and he's back in easily. Back over to first, and he's back again.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Rodriguez once again checking on him, really slowing things down here. Quad leads off first with one away. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner around second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Here's the third baseman, Travis Zavala. Just missed.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The pitch. And that one missing low. The pitch. Ground ball right side. It's through for a hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding a hole in the defense.
And now, Romeo Santos. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. In there for strike one. That one missed. Runners at first and second with one gone. The 1-1 is fouled off. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
As a hitter, I'll take that all day long. An off-speed pitch, it's not going to rattle your cage too much.
Duran in the box now. Takes strike 1.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
This to third, and he picks it up in foul territory.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, he just had no answer for that hard inside fastball right there. Just blew it by him. And not every pitcher likes working inside, especially with 2 strikes. They don't want to hit a batter and waste an opportunity to put him away. But if you can locate that fastball just like he did, most hitters aren't looking for it, and it becomes very difficult to get a piece of.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Brandon Sampson. Out to short. Bare hand has to hurry. And they get the out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Samuel Aseo. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2. And the right-hander deals. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Here is Austin Meadows. In there, and it's 0-1. Meadows, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2013. Next pitch misses, 1-1. Outside. One down, base is empty.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And he walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now the center fielder, Colton Cowser. First pitch just misses. Left-hand batter waits. That's a little bit low.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Meadows stands at first with one out. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit-and-run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
The wide to kick the pitch. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here at the ballpark, and here's the catcher, Josh Welch. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First offering, and it just misses. Welch, in his 4th year, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab, and there's one down. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. He's 0 for 1. Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Aguilar. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And there's the strike. And a base hit up the middle. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Back-to-back base hits. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
And now Stephen Kwan reached on an infield single his first time. And that's in there for strike 1. Two on, 1 out. Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike. That one ran inside, almost got him.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2-1 now, 2 aboard. Ground ball right side, could be 2. On the second, they get 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete. The Guardians out front, 1-0. Here in Cleveland, start of the 4th. Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. Worley back to work. And a swing and a miss.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
That one the other way, and it goes just foul. On the ground to third. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So digging in, Jordan Westburg, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch, and he just misses. And delivers outside. The Orioles still looking for their first hit in this one. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. And that's in for a strike. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Reaching for it and brings it in. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. He's 0 for 1. And the first offering is not close. Fair ball. And it bangs up against the wall. And now it's Max Muncy, 0 for 1 so far. That's in for a strike. Lowe leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The next offering misses, and it's 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. And now 2-2. Next one misses, and a full count now. Ramon Urias to bat next. To kick, the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And the Orioles leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Back now at Progressive Field. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Andrew Vaughn. A wind in the pitch. There's a strike. That's through there for a strike. 0-2 now. And down on strikes. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
So up next, Travis Zavala. That one's in there. Strike one. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. And down on strikes he goes. Back-to-back strikeouts.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Santos stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering down low and in the dirt.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. Caught him looking for the K. New inning getting started, and into the box for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. And the right-hander back to work. And that one is lifted in the air, and there's one away. And now it's going to be Ryan Mountcastle. Grounded out his first time up. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Now the 0-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
And downstairs. Three-two. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Samuel Aseo getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
The 0-2. In there, sets him down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Austin Meadows now. He reached out a walk his first time. On the ground to the left. They take the force out number 3. 1 left for the Orioles, and it remains 1-0. Back here in Cleveland, and now Jared Duran.
The right fielder, Jared Duran.
The wind of the pitch. Ball 1 there. Here comes a pitch. And that one lifted in the air center field. Kowser under it. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's 1 down.
Now the shortstop,
And the batter now, Brandon Sampson. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Ball 1, no strikes. And he takes a strike. Righty to the plate. That one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. And now it's even up.
It's a good take.
And a pitch. Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And that one hammered. This one's got a chance. Goodbye, home run. So he leaves the yard to left. And they add a run. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Josh Welch, the next to hit. This guy has turned into a beast. Just missed.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. And there's a strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Tosses across to first. 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. 1 for 2. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And a pitch. And that's a fair ball. And now it rolls all the way to the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Welcome back. Here's the center fielder, Colton Cowser. Worley back to work. And that one off the outside edge.
You know, these Orioles need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. We've seen a lot of soft contact from them, and it hasn't been easy to barrel up the baseball in this one, but I'm interested to see if they can make any adjustments moving forward.
There's a strike.
One place to start in terms of turning the offense around is pitch selection. I think if they get a little more selective about what pitches they're going after, we'll start seeing better contact.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Welch hauls it in, and there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now it's Austin Hayes. That one's in there, 0-1. Hayes goes 5 feet 11 inches, 30 years old now, and he was a third-round pick. Back in fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Snags it for the second out.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout?
No, I'm not that cruel, but someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
Next to hit, Jordan Westberg. That misses, and that's ball one.